Welcome back to Iraqi Dinar Hub. It's no longer rumor, guesswork, or delayed forecasts. The chatter is done. The wait is over. The speculation in forums and late-night social media posts has been replaced by something undeniably proof in print. For the first time ever, Iraq's revaluation is no longer a prediction. It's not a maybe. It's not guru talk. It's law formally confirmed in the official Gazette of Iraq. The contract rate for the Iraqi Dinar is now legally ratified, causing shockwaves across global markets. This moment marks more than just Iraq's financial leap-up. It's the spark of a broader, coordinated shift involving Vietnam, Zimbabwe, and every currency aligned for reset. Tonight, we break it all down on what the Gazette says, how the banks are reacting, and most importantly, what you must do if you're holding IQD, DON, or ZIM. This is real. Let's go. Let's set the record straight. This isn't another anonymous leak or cryptic Telegram post. This isn't second-hand hearsay from insiders. This time, the confirmation comes from Iraq's most credible authority, their official Gazette, the same government-issued publication used to declare national laws, treaties, and economic policy. And now, it's declared the finalized IQD contract rate, not a draft, not a trial, a binding declaration. The Gazette outlines global parity activation, integration into major FX systems, and most critically, formal recognition of the IQD's new global standing. The numbers? Insiders confirm a range between 3.75 and 7.05 per dinar. This isn't theory. This is transformation. The ink is dry, and doubt is dead. The revaluation isn't coming. It has already arrived, and if you hold IQD, you're not just holding currency, you're early to the new economy. Markets don't wait for headlines. Once the Gazette published, trading systems around the world recalibrated fast. Foreign exchange pairs involving the dinar lit up globally. EQD trade volume spiked by over 900%, and platforms began throttling updates due to extreme pressure. But this move isn't isolated. Experts are now calling this the beginning of a coordinated currency reset. Why does this matter? Because once Iraq pulled the trigger, financial eyes turned to Vietnam and Zimbabwe. Vietnam's growth story is strong tech exports, international investment, robust trade. Zimbabwe is rolling out gold-backed digital tools and restructuring like never before. These aren't guesses. They're the next logical moves. Iraq opened the door. Others are stepping up behind them. We're talking hard evidence here, not fantasy. Internal bank memos, operational changes, and real-time confirmations are piling up. Multiple Tier 1 banks have started responding to Iraq's announcement. A senior official at HSBC said their Treasury Department received official alignment instructions from the Central Bank of Iraq. His exact words: "This is not a drill. This is go time." Wells Fargo updated their training documents just days before the Gazette release. At regional banks, appointment links are going live for VIP currency clients. This isn't prep work. This is execution. They're not waiting anymore, but they've started. The shift isn't in the shadows. It's active and visible. It's happening now. So where does that leave Vietnamese dong and Zimbabwean dollar holders? Are they next? Or is this just Iraq's win? All signs point to a domino effect. Vietnam has quietly shifted its financial model for the past 18 months. International reserve benchmarks are showing clear movements. Their central bank is adjusting reserve ratios, trimming sovereign debt, and eliminating risky liabilities in coordination with major lenders. Insiders now say a VND rate reveal could come in the next 30 to 60 days. Zimbabwe, they're conducting real-time gold-backed trials and launching cross-border CBDC tests in southern Africa. It's not chaos, it's choreography. Iraq set the tone. The others now have a precedent and a blueprint to follow. This shift is spreading, and the timeline is accelerating. Here's what's unfolding now. Insiders from global financial institutions are leaking key data points. The confirmations are lining up. Tier 1 banks are shifting policy, updating systems, and training staff in direct response to Iraqi Gazette. HSBC's alert triggered trading desk changes within a day. Wells Fargo reworks SOPs 48 hours before publication. Bank clients are receiving private appointment links. No more plans, so this is implementation. And these moves aren't quiet anymore. This is proof that execution has begun. Currency desks are moving, banks are adapting, and processes are being activated in real time. The waiting game is over. If you're still waiting, you're already behind. Let's talk next move, especially for Dong and Zim holders. Is IQD's revaluation a solo act or the first domino? Evidence is stacking up for the latter. Vietnam is repositioning with intent, adjusting debt exposure, improving reserve ratios, and aligning with IMF standards. Recent financial moves signal readiness. Experts tracking the country believe a VND revaluation may drop within 2 months. In Zimbabwe, once sidelined, progress is real. Their gold-backed currency experiments in Botswana and Namibia show seriousness. This is no accident. It's alignment. It's pacing. Iraq just proved it can be done. Vietnam and Zimbabwe are next, with markets already reacting accordingly. Get ready. Holding these currencies now means holding leverage, not in theory, and real-world transformation. But knowing isn't enough. Action matters more than ever. First step. Get organized. Inventory your holdings. Photograph each bill with timestamps. Log the serials. Secure the notes in fireproof, waterproof storage. If you own digital versions of notes, certificates, or bonds, verify the source and chain of custody. Second, talk to your bank. Not all are ready. You need to identify which institutions are processing IQD, VND, or ZIM. Start with Tier 1 or 2 banks. Don't rely on social media or rumors. When public news hits, it may be too late to act early. Position yourself now. Third step, watch for appointment-based redemptions and non-disclosure agreements. Sources indicate that access to top rates, especially contract-level exchanges, will require scheduled appointments and NDAs. You'll get a QR code or secure link and no walk-ins. That code unlocks rate access, ID checks, NDA signing, and structured exchange terms. But rates are tiered. Access depends on verification, documentation, and volume. Ask yourself now, are your notes authenticated? Have you scanned serials? Do you know where to redeem? It's no longer hypothetical. This is logistics. Precision will separate winners from watchers in this reset. The window is open, but it won't stay open forever. Why now? Why didn't this happen 5 years ago or 5 years from now? It's about timing and alignment. The last 6 months have brought a flurry of closed-door summits, especially between the U.S. and Middle Eastern alliances, setting the foundation for a reset in oil-backed currency models. G7 members are now pushing synchronized debt reform and global reserve recalibration. The IMF is promoting stabilized parity for underdeveloped nations. Iraq's move, it's not random, it's strategic. A pilot model for how resource-rich nations can re-enter global markets legally, securely, and powerfully. This is about more than Iraq. It's about a new global financial model taking shape in 2025. The markets have confirmed the shift. In the first 12 hours after the Gazette published the new rate, Forex and MetaTrader platforms saw unprecedented IQD trade activity. Volume surged by 900%. Spreads tightened dramatically. Trading desks were flooded. Temporary halts were issued on some platforms. Confidence in IQD's legitimacy exploded, and the currency is now unlocked across multiple jurisdictions. This is no longer an exotic asset. Hedge funds are buying. Banks are executing. Private placement deals are forming. As Iraq stabilizes, all eyes now shift to Vietnam and Zimbabwe. Financial corridors from Switzerland to Hong Kong to Dubai are being readied for the next wave. Now let's project the next 90 days. First, IQD redemptions. They've already started, especially in Gulf states, the U.S., and select European centers. Structured exchanges will continue in waves through July. High volume and pre-registered holders are prioritized. For the VND, insiders aligned with IMF efforts expect an official announcement by August or September. Vietnam is moving fast, checking every box. Zimbabwe's gold-backed payment system test runs will wrap up soon. If results hold, we could see a value pivot by Q4. But even bigger is the possibility of a new currency basket akin to SDRS, where IQD, VND, and ZWL become pillars and trade zones. The future is multi-currency. Get ready now. Your next moves must be precise. Step 1. Verify every note. Use UV scanners or trusted dealers. Log everything of photos, serials, and backups. Step 2. Consult professionals. You'll need advice from currency attorneys and licensed financial planners who understand exotic currency, capital gains, and trusts. Step 3. Register with qualified banks. Avoid shady brokers, telegram sellers, and non-accredited channels. This is a state-sanctioned process. One wrong step could cost you everything. Step 4. Protect your money. Consider multi-signature trusts and secure accounts for managing post-exchange wealth. Last step. Stay informed. New data emerges daily. In this moment, being ready isn't optional, it's everything. We've waited, we've prepared, we've endured the mockery, but now, the speculation ends. Iraq's Gazette has made it real. The dinar's contract rate is finalized. Not a rumor, not a leak, a legal fact. This isn't just a personal victory, it's a financial turning point for the world. If you hold IQD, VND, or ZWL, you're not hoping anymore, you're holding power. Now's the time for action. Confirm your holdings, verify your path, and move. When the code or call comes, don't be fumbling, be ready, because in one announcement, the world will change. Be done by the not starting. This is the reset, and it's already begun. If this message gave you confidence or clarity, do something with it. Like, share, and subscribe. Send it to your family, your network, and every fellow holder who needs to know what's happening. We'll continue to bring you verified updates, confirmed reports, and insider guidance as this unfolds in real time. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss the next wave. Because as we've seen today, history doesn't stop, and neither should you. Disclaimer: this content is for informational purposes only and does not constitute financial, legal, or investment advice. Please consult licensed professionals before making decisions related to currency exchanges or large financial moves. Always verify sources and seek trusted counsel. Thanks for watching Iraqi Dinar, where facts replace rumors and clarity leads the way. If today's update brought you closer to understanding the truth behind the revaluation, don't keep it to yourself. Hit that like button, subscribe to stay ahead of the curve, and tap the bell icon so you're instantly notified when the next major update drops. We're tracking this reset moment by moment, and you'll want to be the first to know when the next domino falls. Drop a comment below if you have questions or want to share what you're seeing. Stay alert, stay informed, and as always, move with purpose, not panic. Until next time, stay ready. The reset is real, and it's already begun.